Have you ever been told that your blood pressure is elevated or your blood pressure is high and you weren't sure what they're talking about? Well, if that's you, this video is for you. Blood pressure readings is one of the most misunderstood things in clinic I see all the time. I get a lot of questions about blood pressure readings, but once you understand the numbers, everything else makes sense. Hi everybody, my name is Anastasia and this is my channel. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, come on in, make yourself at home. Here we talk about everything. So, blood pressure is really the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries. So the blood pressure usually comes in two numbers, the top number and the bottom number. The top number is called systolic and the bottom number is called diastolic. So the systolic is the pressure when your heart contracts, and the bottom number, the diastolic, is the pressure when your heart is relaxed. So both numbers are equally important. I hear a lot of people say the top number is important. Some people will say the bottom number is important. Or if they see the top number is high and the bottom number is low, they assume I'm fine, or vice versa. But we take both numbers into consideration. We don't just take one reading and just, go with it and just say, you're hypertensive or you're not. So currently, as of early 2026, normal blood pressure reading is 120/80. Between 120 to 129 is considered elevated, and 130/80 and above, you're hypertensive. But just because your number is 130 or higher and you're hypertensive doesn't automatically mean that we're going to put you on medication. As always, context matter. How was that number achieved? Was the person sitting down quietly? Was the blood pressure taken when the patient just walked in the room and they're, panting from running to get to the doctor's appointment on time? Are they in pain? Are they sick? Any anxiousness that they might have? Anything can affect your blood pressure reading. So we don't just take that one number and just go with it. We usually take, a collection of data. We will ask you, check your blood pressure, give us, maybe a week's worth, 2 weeks worth, a month's worth, and then we can look at the numbers and see what we can get from that information. Symptoms also plays a big role. If somebody comes in and they're like, I constantly have a headache, I get dizzy, when I stand, or I get foggy or drugginess, anything like that. And of course, if they have elevated blood pressure on top of that, then that changes the conversation that we need to have. But somebody can be asymptomatic and just have elevated blood pressure. But that's also something that we would take into consideration. It might not necessarily mean that we're going to put you on blood pressure medication, but it just means that we need to pay more attention to your blood pressure. So then we might ask to see you sooner than we normally would, or we might want to collect more data from you. Here are some mistakes that some people do when checking their blood pressure at home. First of all, make sure you're using the right blood pressure cuff size. If the cuff size is too big, your reading is not going to be accurate. And if the size is too small and it's too tight, your reading is also not going to be accurate. Making sure you're sitting, do not cross your legs, sit straight with your legs uncrossed. And also, don't check it once and then just assume that's it. You can check it once on one arm and then another on another arm just to compare the numbers. I hope this video has helped clarify some mistakes or some confusion about blood pressure readings. If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Put any comments down below of questions that you might have about blood pressure readings in general. I'll do my best to answer all questions. Please share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.